The Tennessee General Assembly has wrapped their session, and notably missing from the list of bills passed by the House and Senate is Governor Bill Lee's cornerstone proposal, the school voucher plan.
And the House and Senate could not come to an agreement on stipulations of the bill. It would have given public tax dollars to families wanting to send their children to a school of their choice. Local lawmakers told us it's a topic that they'll revisit.
Public education is not for every student by far, and private education is not for every student by far. But working hand in hand, I believe that we could get a lot done. You know, I don't know what will happen in the future.
The school vouchers were far from the only thing discussed at the state capitol. News Channel 11's Catherine Simpson fills us in on other legislation that successfully passed both chambers. Catherine?
Sarah, Casey, our local lawmakers say it was another successful session with plenty of achievements. Lawmakers I spoke with highlighted the $52 billion state budget, as well as work on education and immigration policy.
I'm here to inform you that the Senate has concluded its business.
It's Bristol Senator John Lundberg calling to close the 113th legislative session Thursday afternoon. A session Lundberg told me is partly a success because of what lawmakers didn't do.
We have no state income tax, we have AAA bond ratings, no road debt, and we have a balanced budget with no new debt.
Lundberg highlighted investments of more than $250 million for K-12 education, salaries for 50 new state troopers, and funding to send a second and third round of National Guard troops to Texas's southern border.
All this with no new taxes. We've got a growing state. Things are going well.
And though the governor's proposed voucher plan didn't make it through this year, Gray Representative Tim Hicks says lawmakers made it a priority to protect parental rights, including laws that could penalize adults who take minors across state lines to receive abortions or gender-affirming care.
That was just a big focus this year, is to try to get parents and kids more involved with each other. So it's hard to legislate, but you know, you can put perimeters out there.
Hicks told me he was also proud of a bill he sponsored that allows people with disabilities to keep TennCare even if they get a job.
That was a really big accomplishment. Had a lot of support. It was a bipartisan bill. Both sides of the aisle was for it.
There is no guarantee that Hicks and Lundberg will go back to Nashville for next session. All of our local state representatives, as well as Senator John Lundberg, are up for re-election this year. Hicks is facing Democratic challenger Brad Batt. Lundberg will face Bobby Harshbarger in the Republican primary. Casey.
Catherine, thank you very much. We do want to mention that Governor Bill Lee, roughly an hour ago, signed a bill that would allow school districts to permit teachers to conceal carry on school grounds. You can read the bills passed by the General Assembly before the session wrapped, as well as Governor Bill Lee's comments on our website, WJHL.com.